what type of advice would you give to somebody who's buying on eBay? How do they get the best quality product? You know, like how do they find someone like yourself who's been doing it for years that can guarantee that they're going to get what they're saying that they're going to buy? Like how would they go about that?
So very important with eBay is checking someone's feedback. So I have close to, I think, 17,000 feedback. I've been on eBay for 27 years, but my current account I've had since 2005. So you're able to then look at my feedback and be able to say, hey, this is somebody that I know I can trust. But you also want to be able to see if they've sold those items before. You can check out their sold listings. You're able to check out them as a whole as like their store. My store right now I think has over 2,600 different items, over 5,000 total items if you include doubles at this very moment as we're speaking. That can change at any point.
Sure.
But the most important thing is if you want someone to sell the stuff for you and consign it, make sure you find somebody that you trust is going to do a good job, someone that has a setup, someone that can take it, and somebody that you know is going to take your stuff and you're actually going to get the money and they're not just going to disappear.
Right.
So sometimes people will post on Facebook, you know, I have this collection of stuff, is someone willing to consign it? Yeah, some random dude's going to show up in a pickup truck named Jim, and he's going to take it, and guess what? Well, you're never going to hear from Jim again. So that's why it's important to deal with, you know, scrupulous companies, the ones that, you know are going to be able to take care of you and get you your money when it's done, but also has an audience of being able to get things. I mean, I'm able to say I have a very large audience of people on social media that I can say, hey, look what I just got. Is anyone interested? And then people go, wow, yeah, I am. And well, it's on eBay. You can buy it. And they'll buy it because you have that audience, like having a billboard. Like everybody in this world has their own billboard. It's whether or not it's in the desert or whether or not it's in Times Square. So if you have somebody that is no followers and just started out doing this, then be more cautious. You know, if they're going to put it in their store on eBay, then everybody's pretty much equal at that point, other than the feedback stuff where the whole world can see it. You just got to make sure they're not going to sell, you know, an ounce of 14 karat gold for $15, like, which happens all the time. There are people who don't know jewelry. That's why I say if you're going to consign jewelry, consign it with a company like mine that specializes in jewelry, and I have a gemologist that I deal exclusively with that I trust completely and does all of that for me. So when I sell jewelry, I make sure I get as much money for it as possible. And if somebody needs jewelry sold quickly, we do scrap prices, we do melt prices, we're able to get those things done. So it's a matter of whether or not people want a deal done quickly and they get not as much money, or if you want the long term, then we take consignment and we'll do that.